Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we did our field autopsy on the corpse. We are looking for a place to store the body so we can continue searching it because we're positive we missed something. While we found a refrigerator, we cannot use it at all. That's about it. That was almost the entirety of the last episode, was just investigating the corpse. It's almost 2100, and my plan will be to go and visit the person who might have witnessed something tonight, instead of waiting till tomorrow. According to our quest log, it sounds like we'll be okay doing it tonight, so, well, we'll make the attempt. In other news, everyone, I have given myself $2.20 to make up for the fact that our tar bag wasn't working correctly, and I removed all the tar from the bag. The game files are the same type of files that Darkest Dungeon uses, just JSON files. So it's pretty easy just for me to stare at it for a few seconds and make the alterations I need in order to, well, fix any character issues like that which occur. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep exploring, I guess. I would like to go back to the refrigerator. Oh, refrigerator, look at it some more. Windwater has commented on the one video I had where I asked you guys which stat I should increase, and he recommended, I guess not so much recommended, but suggested that we increase perception again. I like that idea. Let's go ahead and put a point in this. That will go very nicely with the long, lonesome way home, since it will allow my perception, obviously, to have that max 5, and we are beginning to take advantage of it. We do have another point. We could increase another stat. But before I do that, maybe it would be best if I interact with something to see if we can get... Oh, I think, Tim, you still need... Was it Snake Eyes for damage letters? Let's take a look at this really quick, everyone. Oh, wow, we can actually read the case files now. We have a good chance with that. Ah, but this is a very low... Oh, we were interfacing for that. So, oops, wrong buttons. Alright, hold on. So let's try this. Can I read the case files now? So, okay, so everyone, so hold on. I'm all over the place at the moment. So, my thought was, let's spend that last skill point. And then my thought was, well, wait. We should try making these checks first. Because if I fail the white check, and I planned on putting a point into whatever it was that the skill check required, then I would have a chance to retake the skill test if I failed it. I popped in and I see Logic has an 83% chance to succeed at this. That seems pretty good to me, so I'm just willing to take this chance and hopefully we'll succeed. I wasn't planning to put this skill point in Logic, and I still don't think I will, but let's see if we can read the case files. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41. What is that, something Bureau 41, our precinct? Then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41 1201 1700, the next world mural. Wait, HDB 41, weren't those Officer Precinct? Oh, Harry Dubois, Precinct 41. Why, yes. Your precinct number is 41. And HDB? Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Those aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them. Feeling isn't really the jurisdiction we're in right now. Probably for the best, says Inland Empire, because HDB feels like bad news from yesteryear. Like shit, Honcho. How long does it take to read a case? It takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you devised. Where do you want to start? Oh, wow! I guess we can spend time looking at our cases. Let's, I can revisit this. Nice, okay, so we can look at that later if ever we had to pass by time. Before we try this... Oops, wrong buttons. We might as well put on our +1 interfacing gloves first. Alright, let's try it. I wasn't planning on putting a point in interfacing though, but maybe something will let us make this skill check later. So, let's do it. Holy crap! The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible just, you know, slide the drawer open. I want to know about our past. A little bit more. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What's inside? 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. I'll pick up the, Wow, what the heck is this? Pick up the ticket stubs. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles towards each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to a zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Pick up the card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like sleeves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first. It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored. Perception. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines inside of the card. Looped round letters in a woman's hand. Visual calculus. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Though that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Damaged ledger. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter, so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Violation. Throw it away. Please. Volition. It will make me happy. A merciful wind blows from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Let go. Maybe we shouldn't read it after all. Throw the card. We have Volition, we had Inland Empire, and Shivers all telling me to not pursue this. Throw the card in the wind. Electrochemistry. No! Don't throw away the baggie. There's dust on the drug baggie. It's not good, but at least it's some kind of way to be together. Throw the card in the wind. Just like that, the wind picks it from your fingers. Cold, they let go. The wax paper rustles, a whisper light and low. Then a sudden gust raises the postcard to the drizzle, gray sky above. Away from you. Shivers. A small piece of paper dances above Martinez, above slow waves crashing the shore, and the war-torn houses, and the new battlements nouveau alike above you, looking up to the gray sky with your hair greasy and wet. And above the distant streets and the 881, even above the old fish market and the church, its material existence is lost. This great city will pocket it for you. For your own sake, forget about it. Electrochemistry. Synapses can be rerouted. The mind takes a new shape. Volition, not for yourself. For the people of Revachol. Esprit de Corpse. Under Precinct 41, where typewriters fire long into the night, and officers walk the great steps and the bridge. Long after the card has landed in the cold shore waters, its writing dissolved, material disintegrated. The wind carries a keepsake away from you. To the southwest, the pale violet dot disappears. What else is in here? No. You should not have the thought back at it. Now some of it is on your mind again. Oh, I gained a thought and then I lost a thought. Immediately. Oh, actually we could... Well, alright, let's look at this. Caustic Echo. Temporary research bonus, +1 volition. Power move. Takes 10 hours for us to research it. Good on you to have thrown that slip to the wind and walked away, saying, "Not today, Dark One. I don't need your keepsakes. I'm not curious. Let the past disintegrate. Let its ink wash off into the Bay of Martinez. You're through with it. There is no terrifying splash of stomach acid to fill you with dread. No caustic lack of air. You haven't lost anything incredibly precious. Too precious to name. You got shit on a stick. All you need to do is keep the shit balanced on the stick, and everything will be fine." I'm not sure if I should let this happen, but we'll do so. Oh, we gained a Letter of Oblivion, and now we're going to learn Caustic Echo. Do I want to do that? Maybe I don't. Put the ledger away. I wouldn't mind knowing more about what I did, but that postcard I did not need to know about. I don't want the past poisoning me. But I want to know more about myself. The ledger of Oblivion-induced mental health is just as shabby as the damaged ledger was. A bunch of sodden papers sags from the clipboard in your hand. The Ledger of Oblivion is a special item that can be used both as an interactable item and the tool held in your hand for equip effects. You can find it under Tools section in your inventory. Okay, so let us just continue. Put the ledger away. We can look at this more later. Oh wow, we gain +1 authority, +1 suggestion, but -1 to Inland Empire. That's still very powerful. Maybe we should spend this 1 point. I'm tempted to put it into Inland Empire or Esprit de Corpse. Or Endurance. I think all those would be nice. How about... Since I'm going to probably... I definitely am going to equip this ledger. Why not counter its negative effect to Inland Empire? And we'll level this once. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It emits oblivion. A thin veneer of la la la, what I don't know cannot hurt me, covers its pages. You look at it, and it makes you feel surprisingly solid, actually. Note, mouse over it to see the effects. Okay, it's now 2100. The witness might be in the room. Before I go there, since I'm here, I would like to use the headlights of the car. Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys and says, "All right, ready." I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater. Empathy. He's downplaying his excitement. Lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. Press engine start. The dashboard lights up with an orange glow. Rounds per minute gauges jump, and the engine of Cuprous Kinema comes to life with a whiny growl. Press the button labeled Headlights. The headlights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle. There you go. Just turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. Interfacing. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, the iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you. There she is, Revachol West. There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations. Let's look at them. There are many of them. They are divided into 3 separate rows. Tally them up. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad. Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. Alright, calm down. What about the next one? The next one is the longest. It runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. There are so many it's hard to count. More than 150 at least. Maybe even 200. What about the last row? What do you think? 18 years on the force? 150? 200 cases solved? The last row has 3 perforations. 3 failures, maybe? 3? That's it? That's it. Look at the shimmering street grid. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kinema's headlights. Where are we on this, Kim? Point to the halogen map. Let me see. He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. Right here, he says, his finger near the top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. No, it does not, the lieutenant says with optimism. Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They're your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Physical instrument. Son, here is where we score your life performance. You'd better hope it's good. The first row represents your years of service. I got it right. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Wait. Oh, how would Sam react? This is too artsy. He wouldn't say that. Number 4. Probably some boring office job. Same as everyone else. No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes, after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got... Let's see... Wow, more than 200. Is that a lot? It's quite a lot. Even for someone who's been in the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. So you're saying I used to be a super cop? Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 preparations there. 3 kills, says electrochemistry. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling. That's not too many. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. It's obvious the lieutenant... obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of those officers. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So, we have that to be thankful for. Half-Light, he's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their method of coping, some more effective or self-destructive than others. He gives you a meaningful look. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, maybe I should find a hobby. Why not gardening? You've already got yellow gloves. Spit the corpse. It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a job. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? Yes, he says, declining to elaborate. Empathy. It's not a problem for him to state it, however. Thanks for this, Kim. Lieutenant nods. Okay, let's go. Right. I'll go turn off the lights. He presses the remote control on the key. You can now see your statistics on your journal page. Hey, holy crap! What's our statistic? Oh, holy crap! Male, name unknown, rank unknown. RCM officer profile. 2 points in Superstar Cop, 1 point in Apocalypse Cop, 1 point in Sorry Cop, 1 point in Boring Cop. We got 1 point in Communist, no in Fascist, 2 ultra-liberal. Ultra-liberal? What is that? 0 moralist, 9 good cop, bad cop, 0 in honor, 3 people killed, 216 cases solved, 18 years of service. Wow. So we've been at this for quite some time. Oh, the girl's gone, who's out here. So I guess as we're walking around, everyone, I'll talk really quickly about everything else I've seen in the game so far. We're about to see the end of it. I never talked to her. This looks like a bookstore, and I decided that I would just avoid it. It's not important to the case. I did not actually look at any of the hollow marks. Last time, I never got my clipboard out of that garbage can. I obeyed Inland and I didn't bother searching the entire thing. I only got to close. So this is quite new to see stats for me. I feel like I'm making more progress towards solving the case. More than I had last time. Oh, maybe we should also get the flashlight from the car. But at least we got the body down. And the autopsy done. Thank God. Oh, we could also talk to Kuno about using a fridge. Maybe I should do that. It's probably too late to talk to Kuno. 1 second, everyone. If he's still inside the yard... Oh. No, we're here. Let's do this now. Ow. No. No, we'll talk to Kuno first. You know what we can do? We can just reload the game. Oh, it's just walking back. Time doesn't pass, so we'll just walk back. I love the light. That is a really nice effect. I really like that it blocks out everything else on the street, since that's not daylight. Let's get out of here, Kuno. And before you go, I'm gonna go ahead and have a talk with Kuno and see if he has a refrigerator. I somehow doubt he does, and even if he does, he's probably not going to want that corpse stored in it. You know what? Oh, hello. Our perception is now high enough that we see something else here. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. On the off chance there's some tar in there. $1.70. Oh, we're up to $47.40. That's... Oh, hello. 1 second. What's this? A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. Look closer first. The fading marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions, just chips in the sandstone. Look, Kim, bullet holes. Where? He looks around, points to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot! We're cops! We should solve it. There? He looks at the wall. Those are... old. Oh! You mean like from the Revolution? Yes, the one that happened half a century ago, he blinks. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law. Okay. What can you tell me about this revolution? Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go? Yeah, sorry about this, everyone. I can't seem to make up my mind what I want to be doing. Oh, and did I want to talk to Kuno, Tim, or did I not want to talk to Kuno? People are watching you play this game. Jesus, make up your mind. No. Let's go see the witness. Kuno's still there when we're done, then we'll talk to him. I somehow doubt the witness will be here. Hello, what have we here? Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Pain threshold. The spread pattern of these bullet holes make your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. Examine closer. You peer into the fade marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Horrific necktie. This is bad mojo, man. Fucking horrible mojo. The end draws near. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing goes even heavier. You okay there? Kisagi's suddenly voice cuts like a blade, bringing you out of the stupor. Yeah, I'm fine. You were looking pale there for a second. What were you looking at? These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before. Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. He leans in to inspect the wall. But you are right. More old bullet holes from the revolution. Man, how many people got shot during that revolution? Plenty. Another heart attack, I suppose. We really need to stop the drinking, the smoking, and doing drugs. Wow! Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Okay, so we can't break open a door. Okay. So we're gonna need to store the body if I want to give it another search later. We found a refrigerator. Since we're right here at the apartment, let's go back and look at it again. Since we have more perception, maybe that will give us what we need to tell something special about the refrigerator. Otherwise, everyone, if I can't get a fridge, I think that we should probably get the body moved. Well, we can do it tomorrow. It'll probably be okay out here tonight. I suppose, since we're here, we'll talk to Kuno and see if he has a means to store it. Oh, wait. I was right near I said I wanted to check out the fridge. Let's go back to the fridge first and see if our higher perception lets us interact with it in some more meaningful way. Oh, maybe she will know.
Give me a moment.
I have a few questions about these apartments, Miss Lady. Ask away, policeman. Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment? The hell am I supposed to know? Clean Lady shrugs, her mouth puckered like a dried fig. Another nut job, I assume. Half-Light. She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there. Why is there a hole in the wall of that abandoned apartment? Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls. Empathy. With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down? That's all, thanks. She mumbles some kind of response and hacks something into her handkerchief. Oh, maybe it's not plugged in?
Yes?
It's big enough to store them. I'm surprised. I guess we just can't. There's nothing we can do. Well, we have 30 minutes left. It's not enough time to talk to the lady at the dock. Let's go talk to Kuno. We'll see if he's got a refrigerator after all. And then, with the remaining time we have, I guess we'll go in and talk to some more people inside the hostel. There's also a little more we haven't explored of this area of the city, so I guess we can do that. But let's see about getting that body in first. Oh, hold on a second. We can look at this. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. What kind of vehicle drove through here, Perception? Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. Reconstruct the movement, Visual Calculus. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. Its message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started here. And then accelerated straight into the fence. Left a hole big enough for the Franco-Hungarian cavalry. According to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? Authority. The hole in the fence doesn't look that huge. The hole is not that impressive. He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. This has nothing to do with you. Okay, what happened next? The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. He must have been in a hurry. A car drove through the fence, Kim. You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. Inland Empire. Somehow, that makes you feel scared. You don't know why. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate. Visual Calculus. You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time. Thank you, Visual Calculus. Maybe we'll do that. I never saw that either last time. Nice. I guess I should consider everything else from here on out new, everyone.
Show before. A gift came by, completely fucked a tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up. Fucked it good. It was porno.
Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno. You just made yourself a retard. Stop choking, Kuno. The fagotti's got you in the chokehold. Kuno's not fucking choking. He grabs his throat like he's choking. Choked you out there. Says you're right for using reactionary shit. Like, fuck you did? Let's go of his throat. Kuno's gonna keep saying Kip forever now. Kip, Kip, Kip. He only gets 2 kips out before he coughs. Shit. He stops. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fucking bag down. You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit. Okay, yeah, let's have a normal conversation. Shoot that shit at Kuno, pignot. Kuno, I need a fridge to stash the body. For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked a cun miser. He nods, trying to look older. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing faggots. I thought you would. Where is it? Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? He crosses his arms. What's the return on Kuno's investment? I think I have minus rhetoric at the moment, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. A corpse-free yard, Kuno. Don't you have civic pride? Kuno's got everything Kuno needs, all civics and shit. You can't buy Kuno, pig. Kuno's already got everything. Oh ho ho, crap. Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line, he'll sympathize. Am I sure about this? That sounds sort of weak. No, it's not weak. It's sincere. Do not confuse sincerity with weakness. Say it. Trust me. Kid, this is serious. My job's in the line. If I don't get this sorted, I might actually get fired. The fuck you on about right now? He looks at you suspiciously. The fuck is this shit? Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling him your sad story. I've lost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, even my name. I can't lose my job too. Please. Please help me. Lieutenant's eyes flash behind his glasses. It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing. Kuno's never seen anything so lame, he says mostly to himself. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care? This isn't working at all. You lied to me, Golden Mouth Man. You just haven't done it long enough. You need to do it even longer. Drama. The Golden Mouth Man is a liar. He can't be trusted, sire. He only wants to humiliate you. Volition. Paranoid whisperings. He's not trying to humiliate you. He just doesn't know better. Rhetoric. See? I'm not trying to humiliate you. I just don't know any better. Say it! You're right, Kuno. If I were Kuno, I probably wouldn't care. See? Sad shit. He turns curiously patient and explains. Kuno doesn't fucking care about this sad shit. Your sad shit. Now how about you at least try to entertain the Kuno or get the fuck off his crime scene? Why don't we pester some other kids now? Kim says impatiently. Logic. That's actually not such a bad idea. Kids do see stuff. I talked to Manana about the armor, by the way, Kuno. So? He raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. He said thank you. He wasn't too keen on chasing that armor down anyway. Fuck. Okay. Kuno's a giver like that. Yeah. He looks slightly confused. Kuno sent your fat ass running around like Jello. Look, pig. He's suddenly all business. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. Volition. Good idea. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. He throws his hand in the air. Get the fuck out of here! Parroting Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face. Yeah, real interesting. Alright, Kuno, I have some more questions about the crime scene. Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How'd they get in there? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. I need to know, Kuno. Could be a lead in an investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene. Listen, listen! He stops you. Kuno doesn't care about the small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there. Dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. He points to his pants. Your size. Good price. 500 real. No. Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants. Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for Fallen anyway, pig. Oh, he has Fallen. Not for 500 real, that's just ridiculous. There was also a mug in the trash. So in the mug. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yes. Does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain, whispers excitedly. You're saying you pigs are after that mug fucker. 'Cause he's the clothes fucker. Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone's tampered with this crime scene. Clean some of it up. Shit, that's tense. He thinks for a moment. Someone's gonna get the beat down basement, huh? Mug guy's gonna get tied to the radiator. He nods in approval. Physical instrument. Kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique, too. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can... Logic. Tell the Kuno who it was? He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here. Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitchin'. She does a hiss, even meaner than before. Get away from my Kuno, faggots! Yeah, Kuno's back. Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and get out of Kuno's face. Alright, Kuno. You take care, man. Kuno doesn't fucking care. I like the way the kid, he talks about having himself in the third person, and he uses, it's like he has a thesaurus to talk about the various things that we're saying. Like, we repeat what he says, he calls it parroting. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. He comes up with it really quick, too. Alright, we've got a few more minutes, everyone. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else we can get information about here. We can't talk to him. We can talk to her a little more, but I think we'll talk to Gart. Oh, hello, what's that? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. No, they're not. They're not. There's no one in there.
Can I help you?
Gart, I saw another thing at the whirling. Another thing. Great. I love those. Actually, there isn't anything else. Alright, so we've got to pass 7 minutes somehow.
Hello again, sweetie.
I'm not asking her for money. That's not going to happen. It's all about money, you know. I know, but I'm not asking her for any. We could talk to Kuno about a few more things, I suppose. Nah, we'll keep on going. Actually, while we're here, can we get your flashlight as well? That might prove handy. Pull out the toolbox. Take the hand-cracked flashlight. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Perception. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Oh! let's go back to that refrigerator. I'm obsessed, in case you can't tell everyone, with the refrigerator. Oh, wow! It actually does light up the area. I'm a little nervous about... Well, I mean, and also, it sounds like it can't run out of power. So we'll check that one room again with the flashlight and see if we can see anything about it. It's a refrigerator. It's right flipping there. You figured the game would tell me about the fact we see a refrigerator. Some other local kids. There's no other local kids around. Oh, maybe the girl who was outside? Oh, but she's gone now. She's gone now. I somehow doubt we'll be able to... Okay. Every hour that body is not sent to processing is an hour that it becomes more difficult for us to do any type of search on it. But we're here now. Let's go ahead and use the flashlight and see if we notice anything else in that room. Okay, that would be a no. So if we hadn't putzed about a bit, we probably could have... Well, would we have gotten the body down? I don't think so. Maybe. But we would not have been able to knock out Measurehead. I think those +2... I don't remember what we rolled when we knocked him out, but I'm pretty sure at least one of those points in Physical Instrument assisted with our attempt. And that required experience points. Sorry, I'm just thinking. We also probably should actually equip this at the moment. Because we're walking in places we haven't been in before. An ancient fountain. Doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Oh! The tires. Right, the tracks. Let's see where that car went. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement, like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? No, I don't think so. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Really? Wow, did whatever it was jump over the canal or make an attempt to do that? A sewer grate. Gateway to the river of filth. Waterlock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Butter sign down. Barry, can you hear me, buddy? This is outrageous. Oh, there's someone over there. Oh, can we cross this? Man on waterlock. Evening, officers. A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. Physical instrument. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all. First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami. Barry the Butcher. From the corner of your eye, you see a man in yellow shirt and gray overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami. The man in the waterlock picks off the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer? Do you know what caused this wreckage? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. The words daredevil driver sounds ominous to you. It's too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Do you know what's further down on the coast? Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. He thinks for a moment. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Can I have a piece of salami? Sure thing. He cuts off a slice of salami. Want some too, officer? He turns to the lieutenant. Lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Why not? He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Alright, thank you, sir. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Sumerian butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. Everyone, we're going to stop here. It's now nighttime. And Kim wants to talk to us, but this seems like something we can do when we come back in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all then. Take care, everyone.